It happens with, I mean, it happens with girls, especially when I be traveling. It's like, dang, can I just look? Oh my goodness. It's not like just because I'm looking towards your direction don't mean I'm trying to flirt with you or none of that stuff. Oh, it's like, my goodness, just calm it down a little bit. What's up, everyone? It's your boy, Ram the Man here. And before we get into today's video, make sure y'all go on the channel, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so y'all never miss a beat. Let's get it! Alright, what's up, guys? So if you guys missed it in the opening intro, once again, my name is Ram the Man, and I do dance videos. Sometimes I do group videos too. Sometimes I record videos for my Instagram live. Sometimes I put it on YouTube. And I do dance videos. Most of them, as you know, are related to MJ because I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan since I was 3 years old. And now I'm getting into the habit of doing more inspirational videos. So as I mentioned in the opening intro, if y'all like this video, make sure y'all go and hit that thumbs up, give it a big thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment down below, share the video if you like it, you know. And like I said, comment down below because I do go back and read the comments because I do want to know what you guys are saying. Alright, so last time I did this is during the first how to video on how to deal with people. I was talking about how to deal with people and their different personalities. Now this time, so this is kind of the sequel to that video. If y'all didn't get a chance to see my video on how to deal with people, make sure y'all go back and watch the first one. Now this one is how to deal with people part 2. And what this video is going to be about is how to deal with people in the different areas as we go to. So let's dive right into it. Number 1. How to deal with people when you're traveling. Depending on where you're traveling to, I usually travel on the bus and train. And you know, before the whole pandemic started, when you're traveling on the bus, basically, so whether you're traveling by bus or whether you're traveling by train, by metro, or wherever it is you're gonna run across people that have all kinds of issues. So I'm gonna deal with this is how to deal with people when you're traveling on the bus. I've learned how to deal with that, and it took me a long time to deal with that. Like whenever I go on the bus, mostly you got to be careful. You guys know. If you guys travel on the bus, you guys know what I'm talking about. You got to be careful even when you're looking at someone. It's like you can't even look. This happens when I'm traveling on the bus. This happens with girls especially. This happens to me with girls especially. It's like, dang, can I just look? Oh my goodness. It's not like just because I'm trying to look at you doesn't mean I'm trying to holler or anything. And I'm not asking for your number. I'm not asking for none of that stuff. But they don't want you to look. Sometimes they'll be like, all right, well, what you looking at and what you staring at? Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer and stuff like that. Yeah, if you guys, and like I said, if you guys travel on the bus, you know what I'm talking about. And that could be so annoying sometimes. So what I do sometimes is I'll look out the window. Just to avoid conflict. And so far, that's worked for me. It's worked for me pretty good. And I'm not saying this video against any specific people. Just so y'all know. But in any case, yeah, that's how I do. Have to do the same thing when I'm traveling on metro, when I'm traveling on the train, and when I'm going on the blue line, green line, whatever. I'm looking out the window mostly. I'm filming sometimes I'll do a video like I'm doing now and film myself traveling, depending on where I'm going to. Oh, and like I said, because people will act up, especially when you're traveling down the subway. Especially they act the craziest down there. Yeah, I think, at least in my opinion. But like I said, Ed, you got to watch out because people act all types. I've dealt with people that are all types of ways. So that's how to deal with people when you're traveling by bus or train. To avoid a conflict, to avoid any problems, just keep to you. Sometimes it's better to just keep to yourself. Don't start if they try to start a confrontation with you, don't engage with them. And if they ask you, if they look at you, if they give you the look, because I could tell when they give me that face, or they turn around like, or they go like, when they do any of those type of different faces, that's how I know they're getting ready to ask me, "Hey, what you're looking at." So that's my cue to turn my head at the window. Oh, and just look outside, and it saves you a whole lot of arguments, because you don't know, because even though in reality you don't know them, they don't know you, but you don't want to have any trouble with them. So that's my way of trying to be peaceful. So that's number one. Number two, how to deal with people that you work with. Dealing with people in the workplace. Now, dealing with people in the workplace, I think, is a hard one, because I used to work too, before I started doing videos, and I'm still trying to find me a regular job, but it's kind of hard to find jobs, due to the pandemic. But like I said, my whole thing is this. Like I said, when you're dealing with people at the workplace, it can be very difficult sometimes, depending on the situation. Like, co-workers, they come at you for all kind of situations. Sometimes I think they're jealous because they think you're doing a better job than them. When in reality, if they do their work and not focus on what you're doing, it would be a lot better off. But sometimes a lot of them don't think that way. So here we go. How to deal with coworkers if your coworkers be mean to you. And I think I talked about this is in the first one too, on how to deal with mean people. Like, if you're having trouble at work, or the best thing to do is to go tell your supervisor. I know a lot of them. And I know a lot of people may have problems with that too, because it's like, then your coworkers think you're being a snitch and everything. But it's like, if you're doing something wrong with me and I know I'm not doing nothing to you, and I ask you to stop, because usually I'll ask them to please stop messing with me because I'm not doing nothing to you. And if they don't stop, then you have every right to go and tell. It's like, and let them think whatever they want to think. And if they think you're snitching, then they just gonna have to think you snitching. And because I'm not gonna sit up there and harass you, and I can't fight you because I don't want to lose my job. And sometimes that's what I think they really want, is they want you to take a swing at them so you'll lose your job. Or so they can press charges, either or. But in any case, but yeah. So best thing to do is to go report them, and tell the supervisor, tell their supervisor, or whoever's in the immediate area that they're bothering you. Especially if they're starting trouble for no reason. Yeah. But do all you can to avoid a conflict. Basically, because that's what I like to do, because I don't like conflict at all. So I try to avoid conflicts with people. Which is why I try to stay out of conflict as much as I can. Even when people is having beef with another person and it don't directly involve me, I try to stay out of it. Especially if I don't know the whole story. And guys, let me tell you something. People always want to. I'm not like people that like to stick their nose in people's business. It's like, because there's three sides to every story. There's one side, the other, and then there's the truth. The only way you're going to know the truth, the full story of what really happened, is if you were there. Because you're basically just getting two different sides. And guys, if someone is having beef with another person, don't try to find out what's going on if you weren't there. It's like if you weren't there, don't even ask about it. So don't ask. Because I look at it as, you weren't there, you don't know what happened, You don't know the full story of what's going on. The only way you're going to know the full story is if you were there. But if you weren't there to see it happen, the best thing to do is stay out of it. Yeah. And that's number 3, by the way. Stay out of conflict. Avoid conflict. Right. Moving on to number 4. Or I think we really covered everything, and because technically, how to deal with people when you're out in public, because technically, well, my next one was going to be how to deal with people when you're out in public, and but technically that falls under what I said the first time when you're traveling by city bus and everything. But I think we did pretty good. Okay. Oh, yeah. How to deal with people when you're at a grocery store. Now, when you're at the grocery store, or it could be hard, or depending on what they need. Now, most of the time I don't get offended when they ask me, can you reach up there and get something down for me? Or can you reach and grab this for me and everything? And instead of, when they ask me to do stuff like that, I usually try to help them out, the best I can. And especially when I see that they can't really reach it. And so just basically try to be helpful. Or basically when I'm at the store. Or now if you're dealing with someone that's mean at the store or in there, and these customers like to start problems. Oh, it's because customers, they like to start problems. They start fights in restaurants too. Ooh, they like to start problems in restaurants too. I can't count the number of times I've been to McDonald's and I see people argue because they didn't get their order right and everything. Not that I'm saying that it's always on them, because sometimes that is on the restaurant too, because of the fact that sometimes the restaurant is not getting the order right, and that's why things, go wrong and everything. But if you're if you're on the job and you're the one dealing with the customer, it might be a different scenario. It might be, once again, go get your supervisor, have them deal with them, or try to help them the best you can. And if you see you can't help them, sometimes it's best to go get your supervisor and everything. And that's how you deal with people. Mostly, that's how I would handle a situation. I'm not saying y'all got to do, to each his own. It's like y'all deal with the situations in your way. All right, so I think we covered a lot. And once again, and as I said from the beginning, and if you guys learned a lot from this, make sure y'all go leave a comment. Let me know personally what y'all learned in this video. Oh, make sure y'all go on the channel, like, subscribe. Special shout out as always to my bro Michael Trapson, and who encouraged me to do videos like this. Special shout out to Raymond's Reality, E2, who is also a big encouragement. Shout out to MJ Fangirl TV, and shout out last but not least to my homegirl Earl Ryan. And y'all know the Team Gold motto: stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, stay lit, stay positive, stay cool, stay strong, stay awesome, and as always, always stay groovy. Ran the Man is out.